slam, home run, home run, home run, zap. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another very amazing transit talk. You know, this one is about Mercury, so it's going to be super magical. And so I have my magic wand. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. Magic is really, in its simplest form, the application of mind over matter, as everything is energy, as you matter, unless you insert physical formula, then you are energy. Something to do with like C squared, unless you're like mass multiplied by light squared. But yes, mind over matter, your ability to manifest mind over matter is your magical ability that is expressed through the energy which is generated from the power of you and your actions. This Mercury and Sagittarius transit, literally right off the bat, like we literally just stepped into it, and it's literally like not a second that will waste of this. If you want to think that literally every single second of this transit is going to be an ascending experience magically, to where you think you have seen synchronicities, but the synchronization of your own brain's ability to process these supernatural experiences in tandem with what you may have thought was a mundane reality before you step into this magical rabbit hole of epic proportions is just going to, in a very short transit, change the entire game of how you perceive literally everything. And this is only part one, because Mercury's going to go into Pisces after the Aquarius retrograde. You know how freaking crazy that's going to be during the Venus retrograde? And that's going to be part two. And then we're going to have literally part three coming out into reality, into Gemini. And your ability to actually perform magic is not only going to be next level, but it's going to reflect 12 years worth of ascension and evolution. So we're stepping into a rabbit hole. Pisces know what I'm talking about. All you sun in Pisces, all you moon in Pisces, y'all know what I'm talking about. All you Sagittariuses, you see me, you see what I'm saying. So like a lot of you, all of you who went through the rabbit hole, I'm freestyling this whole shit, by the way. I'm freestyling this. So just right off the bat, Mercury in Sagittarius is November 24th to December 13th. And your mind is going to help you process clear, because you're already seeing it. The universe is going to show you clear and loud signs. Sagittarius represents the invariable, because Sagittarius is a wild card, so it represents the infinite possibility of experience where you can do that, but you also do that. You can also do that while you're holding this, or you can also do that while you're holding this and doing that. And so this is definitely going to show you, as the archer aims at their target, the future through Aquarius. You're going to receive visions with the square to Neptune that's going to show you, listen, because Mercury right now with the sun is on the south node. So you're receiving the truth of what you're stepping through the portal with. There's a portal we stepping through, baby. There's a portal we stepping through, baby. Like Jupiter is going through air. Jupiter is literally swimming through Pisces so fast. I think Jupiter sees Neptune and Pisces, and Jupiter doesn't want to smoke with Neptune and Pisces. And so Jupiter's just like, you crazy Pisces fish, I'm getting out of here. I'm going into Aries, because as soon as we get to the sun on the north node, Jupiter's Aries, and we conclude a 12-year cycle, that by then you're literally seeing the vision of 12 years worth of evolution in your highest ascended self, and the consequence and manifestation of that. Everything that you are being shown is everything that is altering your perception, because Sagittarius shows you the vision to go up the mountain and to achieve your greatest success. So you're going to manifest that, Taurus, and you're seeing the vision. You're seeing the vision of everything that's destined to happen. Everything that you see, quote me on this, will be a reality. And it's already happening. It's just, there's a square to Neptune, and you have to jump into the most magical rabbit hole of your life. Now, see, some of you went through that rabbit hole 2012. Remember when Neptune? Ooh, we got the channel, baby. We on the channel. Okay. So I want you to comment a fire sign emoji if this speaks to you, because what I'm about to tell you is the reason why half of y'all gave up on the twin flame journey. Like, if I were to say twin flames, you're like, don't talk about twin flames, peace stealer. Some people went and found, the Lord now. So like, people don't even screw with that anymore. Now it's like a demonic deception. That's not, y'all didn't keep that same energy 2012. Listen, I'm the archangel of this shit. So like, I have to stay true. Y'all didn't keep that same energy 2012. Y'all didn't keep that same energy 2015. You remember, you walked through the rabbit hole. Remember that soulmate you swore was your soulmate that you probably don't think is your soulmate now. You know they are, but I know we were there. Come on now. Y'all are acting brand new. Y'all are like, what's a twin flame? What's a soulmate? What's a twin flame? I just want money. That's not what you said when Neptune went into Pisces and opened your heart to the magic that is literally connecting you and me, because separation is an illusion. Come on now. So like, listen, when we were first going through this, all this is like Pisces centric too, because what Pisces does is it pretty much takes a giant crap on your reality. That's what Pisces really do. Pisces suns and moons. It's very disrespectful, but you don't really see what they do. A lot of what they do is immaterial and passive aggressive. So it's like invisible. It's like an invisible turd. Pisces just take an invisible turd. Yes, Pisces goddess made this for me, actually. Majestic Magi. But like, Pisces take an invisible turd. Oh shit! 2 of them, the Sagittarius and the Capricorn. Hold on. Don't let me get started. The Sagittarius and the Capricorn. And they still my soulmates. It's just one has a boyfriend and the other is happily married with an angel, and they have a baby and it's beautiful. But it's all good. It's all good. See, I just see the synchronicity right now. Neptune been trolling, baby. So listen. You walked through a rabbit hole. Yes, it was really a karmic. And listen, don't y'all be acting like, you know what I hate saying? Oh, that's my karmic soulmate. As if you have a choice. Y'all be wilding in this spiritual community. Oh, that's my twin flame. That's my soulmate. That's my karmic. I don't want to do my karmic. You act like you have any control over a karmic relationship, that it's your karma to go through. Y'all are wildin'. The shit I've seen doing the work that I've done all these years, nigga. It's ridiculous, my friends. All right. Anyway, hold on. I don't regret it. It's you take the good with the bad and the ugly. But see, all of you that have lost faith in this twin flame soulmate dynamic, you're going to be restored faith, because now you've gone through a whole Jupiter cycle and you've learned through your mistakes, wounds, or really your victories, and you have a much more healthy and mature perspective of what this is, because Pisces takes an invisible turd on your reality. And what Pisces represents is a vibration that is metaphysical and beyond. It's beyond the supernatural of knowledge, Aquarius, and the universe. Is Pisces represents the past, present, and future all at once. Pisces represents the astral realm of imagination, which is an ever-present magic that is not opposite. It's not Virgo, that's condensed matter that follows rules. Pisces is your imagination, which could be anything. It's a literal realm. And so I have 144 XRP, but I gave it to my sister for her birthday. It's in her wallet. So I actually have to, if anyone wants to pay me an XRP though, you can. But other than that, I love it. Dana knows what I'm talking about. So like, here's the thing. So like, you are with Pisces tapping into a vibration that is both present, future, and past. It's not even that Pisces are exceptionally psychic, because that's true. I do, because Cancer is psychic. Really, Cancer is actually psychic. Pisces is magic. You're tapping into a perception that interweaves non-linearly past, present, and future events. So you're not you looking in the linear time space where this happens, that happens, like in a deductive or inductive reasoning, like Virgo. You're gaining everything at one, because what Pisces teaches you is that separation is an illusion. We are not separate right now. And quantum mechanics is starting to show that with theories of non-locality. We're not separate right now, especially in the sea of energy, the sea of chi. Not only are we not separate, the concepts we have are not separate, and the time continuum that we're in is not separate. So that certain things that you're doing is setting the trajectory of what's going to happen years from now, and that you can still access parts of your past, but it's really just the quantum soup. So you're projecting your consciousness. Cancer, psychic, Pisces, magic. You're projecting your consciousness, and reality isn't really reality. It's just what we perceive it as. Pisces now steps you beyond all of this. And with the square to Pisces, Sagittarius is giving you an ascended perspective and vision. The square to Pisces frustrates this vision. Sagittarius, by the way, is a highly scientific, magical perspective. If you think Bill Nye the Science Guy has his sun in Sagittarius, and whether you like him or not, Sagittarius, as philosophical as it is after the analysis of Virgo. So you have the what things are when you do an experiment. You have the actual variables. This is what things are. That's Gemini. Then you have analysis, where it's like, okay, this is the data we compiled doing all these experiments. Virgo is the most crucial element to science because this is the actual analysis. But Sagittarius is after the analysis, when you synthesize what the data means. And most people get this wrong, because this is where we can get so this is where we have so much philosophical debates in so many religions, because people will never always agree with how to, what the data means, what the Virgo means. And so if you think about this high philosophical scientific perspective that shows you what everything you've experienced for the last 12 years means, Neptune is trolling you like a mother effer, and it's like, fishy, 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 fishy. Don't you want your dreams to come true? Don't you want your dreams? Don't you want your fantasies? Don't you want your dreams? Hey, look at this. Reality ain't what it seems. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you think I'm lying? Synchronicity in your face. What's up? What's up? And it's like, you can't really play with Neptune here, because you literally walk away and synchronicity, and then you'll walk away and synchronicity. So like, what Neptune is now showing you is the metaphysical understanding, because this is fourth house to Sagittarius, your vision. You're getting a metaphysical understanding of what is to come. And Pisces blends the present, past, and future. So to Pisces, it's not, oh, this is happening then. It's an ever-present vibe. Like, this is it. Pisces is looking at you, right? If you think about straight up, if you think about the story of Gideon, right? Gideon in the Bible, God called Gideon like a mighty prophet or warrior. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't do it. My inner Virgo is going crazy. I need just chapstick. God called Gideon a mighty warrior in the book of Judges, right? But you couldn't tell Gideon that. Like, Gideon, when he told Gideon this, Gideon was like running away, right? And like, when God called Moses in the book of Genesis, he said, oh yeah, Moses, you're going to lead the people out of Egypt. And Moses is like, me? I'm going to do this? How am I going to do this? So like, if you think about the Piscean perspective, which is an aspect of God consciousness, God looks at you, Pisces looks at you, right? As you are truly. Eventually, Gideon rose up to that position. Moses rose up to that position. It's outside of time and space. It's who, if we look at the true chronology of your life, you grow to be. So you're at your life going through whatever depression you're going through, but you're meant to be a star who shines bright. You're somebody who If we looked at your life, you are an impact to people all around the world. You are truly peace. You are truly love. And so God is going to look at you like, oh, yes, you are the love master. And you could be in a position right now where you know nothing but love. Like you know everything but love. And you may feel like you're not that, but you're being seen as you are. This is so very important, because this is how Neptune is going to troll the crap out of you. You're going to see aspects of what is not only possible to manifest, but what you can't mess up because it's meant for you. This is aligned with the nodes here. So like what you're seeing is 6 months from now. And the most important thing about this, why this is a rabbit hole, you are going to see clear visions of scenarios that with the square will not make sense. This is why mutable squares are very difficult, because Sagittarius is a high perspective and it's going to assess with its high analyzation. A lot of people don't know Sagittarius are super Virgos. They may not always be as analytical as Virgo, but they be peeping the details. So like they're going to see, okay, Neptune, you're saying that this is going to manifest, right? You're saying that this person is the love of my life. But right now as it is, they've blocked me. There's absolutely nothing in their mind that will make this work unless a miracle happened. Welcome to the miracle. So like that's the whole purpose of Pisces. And now I want to be careful about how I'm saying this, because I'm not telling you to walk into situations placing false expectations and hoping that shit happens. I'm talking about visions you are going to be receiving. And as stuff stands now, it's not possible. The vision that you are seeing is of the next cycle, because the sun is on the south node. So you are seeing a vision, and let me actually show you, because I'm going in right now. I'm going in right now. So like the vision that you are seeing, okay, if we look right now, this is where Mercury is going to be at the end of Sagittarius. And the sun is going to be coming out of Sagittarius. So this whole transit is happening during Sagittarius season. This is huge. Tomorrow, the Mercury is going to be on the south node, and it will begin. And it will begin. Do you hear me? It will begin. The visions of a lifetime. This is why this is important. Do you see that straight shot right here to the north node? If we look in a few months from now, look what happens in May. Look at God. Look at God. Oh. Look at. Look, if we look at the 12th, when the sun is literally on the north node, do you see that? That's insane. That's literally insane. Because like the moon is in Libra, and right now the moon is in Leo, but like when it leaves us in Aries. But look, it's gonna literally be 1 degree. So like the vision you are seeing when Jupiter is 0 degrees Aries. Wow. When Jupiter is 0 degrees Aries and the sun is on the north node, you're literally seeing the truth of your vision. What you're seeing is a new cycle, a new you, the complete awakened you. So you need to believe in yourself and understand that there are certain things now that aren't possible that when you step into that new cycle will be possible. You can't get that luxury car and house, but that crypto coin you invested in willy-nilly in that new cycle went to the moon, baby. And now you got a better car. Like, and Neptune's like, I told you. What's up? You thought I was tripping. What? So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to spend your life savings, because you will lose that shit. You will lose that shit. Jupiter and Pisces is going to take no prisoners. I'm saying do what you are guided to do. This is a rabbit hole, baby. You are going to receive the vision. When I say you're going to receive visions, you are literally going to receive visions on the exact steps to take. This is so clear. Like all of this transit is adjusting the lens and focus of, because Sagittarius is the archer, adjusting the lens of focus of making sure you synthesize your perspective. And happy birthday to Apes the Great. So really, really, really keep this in mind. I am not a financial advisor. Shout out to Keon the One, the crypto kid. You could check his channel out. I'm not even gonna play with that because honestly, there's no right answer. And some of you might have a vision like, wow, this coin is probably gonna crash, but maybe I should invest in it. And like it'll work for you. Like everyone's different. But here's the thing. I want to double down and say by the time we come to that 22 degree conjunction, when Jupiter steps in, you've manifested this vision. And it's not that you're just manifesting a vision. This is a literal pipeline. If you think about this construction that's happening collectively 12 years ago, okay? 12 years ago, if we go back in time, do you remember? All right, Jupiter was in Aquarius. When Jupiter was in Aquarius, Neptune was in Aquarius. This is 2009, okay? We didn't know Drake was going to take over the game. We didn't know that like we were going to have our economy reset. We didn't know that Kanye West was going to be the richest black man ever. We didn't know these things. Little did we know. As Jupiter was in a sign of knowledge, I had just started smoking weed for the first time. I didn't know how to act. I was a freshman in college. I was having a blast. It was interesting. Like Obama became president. Yes, we can. Little did we know. Little did we know. Little did we know. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like now Jupiter is coming back on Neptune with Pisces. I'm not blaming weed. Hold on. I'm not blaming weed for anything. That I say that with pride. Like that was some of the best times of my life. But like, yeah, little did we know that it's so ironic because now we're coming back into a new 12-year cycle and the stakes are raised. It's not in Aquarius anymore. It's in Pisces, baby. Uranus is not in Pisces anymore. It's taking that imagination that went through Aries throughout the last decade and paved a whole new lane in your life. And now you're manifesting it in merch. It's real. It's coming through your body. And this is the most important part because if we look at now, Jupiter. I thought I lost the stream, y'all. If we look at now, okay, Jupiter is actually in Aquarius. I want you to see that. Jupiter is in Aquarius with Saturn here. And so taking that into account, you have come a long way. Listen. We're gonna take our time with this because like this is not just a Mercury transit. In a nutshell, Mercury is going to ascend your perspective. Mercury is your brain's ability to process all the information, input, output, everything that you choose to say. This is that. And so in Sagittarius, you're stepping into higher magic. You're stepping into your ability to actually visualize what you're processing and apply mind over matter for your visualizations to warp reality. And not necessarily just in a superficial law of attraction way, but in a way where it's applied magic and you bring an energy and vibe into situations as you jump into a rabbit hole. Now, with everything that's going on, your brain is rapidly accelerating in its ability to integrate supernatural magic. So not even just magic, not even just basic magic and synchronicities, supernatural magic that involves otherworldly beings and concepts that literally are so ridiculous for your brain to process. It's going to take 17 years to unpack it with a growing and awakening generation who's going to help you unpack it in the most supernatural of ways. And I can keep going because this is a rabbit hole energy. But your capacity and ability to open up to new concepts really quick, because Sagittarius is not going to waste any time. Mercury in Sagittarius is 8 of Wands in the tarot. Things are going to happen so fast. And you have to really just be okay with accepting that you are so amazing in ways that maybe you can't fathom, because everything that's for you is going to just present itself. And you have to understand that you're here to drive this into a new cycle that's going to bear new fruit. Don't take this cash advance and spend it all on Bugattis before we go into Capricorn season, so that you can allocate that money responsibly. Because everything that you see this season is going to prepare you to apply that into Capricorn and take action. And you're going to take that action, and then you're going to generate the knowledge of that action, Aquarius season. And then we're going to step into a second rabbit hole where everything that you saw the vision of, you are in the thick of it happening, literally establishing a whole new cycle of your dreams coming true. I'm talking Mercury, Jupiter, and Neptune in Pisces too. This is uncharted territory. Okay, like you can't plan any of this stuff. You have to fully surrender, because there's what you think is going to happen. This is that so Raven energy. There's what you think is going to happen. Like, oh, I saw this vision and this is how I'm going to feel about it. And then you come into it and you have so much deeper understanding. And it's like, oh, wow, no, I actually need that to happen. Okay. Okay. So, like, just accept what you see. It's going to blow your mind. The synchronicities you see over the next few weeks will literally short circuit and blow your mind, because Mercury in its detriment here in Sagittarius is in its detriment because the level of information that Mercury processes here in Sagittarius is so ascended, it now forgoes the modern notion of critical analysis. This is why it likes to be in Virgo and Gemini, where everything it's analyzing is actually fucking logical, and not in this ascended realm of the gods where logic doesn't matter anymore. And you're having to process indeterminacy that your brain can't. I'm sorry, it just can't. Your brain is not going to be able to process the reason why you said jumping like a marinara sauce, and then you look to your left and then you see someone on TV turn around and say jumping like a marinara sauce. Like your brain's not going to be able to process that. It's supernatural magic conductivity that you're going to integrate through the physical resistance of your body in order to really quickly level up, apply that level up in Capricorn, go into Aquarius season, connect with people who went through a similar experience. Did you see these signs like last month? Oh my God, I'm not the only one. Oh my God, we're a community. Beautiful. And then we step into that second rabbit hole. So before we go into that, it's so very important, because you have had 12 years, and Shannon, yes, it's already happening. You have had 12 years of ascending your ass off. We need to make sure we give you your flowers. We need to make sure we give you your flowers, because while Mercury is in Sagittarius, Jupiter is going to be leaving Aquarius. Like, this sextile is going to take you to a whole nother world. This sextile is going to take you to a whole nother world. He said sex. It's amazing too. This is why the moon is going to be squaring in Pisces, and you, oh my God. This is so bittersweet, because like by the time Jupiter is in Pisces next 12 years from now, like nothing will ever be the same. There's certain liberties we may have now that are slipping away that we won't have. So like, you really want to cherish these times. Jupiter going to Pisces is going to change everything. Oh my God. It's going to change everything, because Neptune is here. It's going to literally push the boundaries between what your brain is able to process physically. Pisces in its notion is metaphysical. Thank you, Mama. And so the purpose of Jupiter expanding in Aquarius is expanding your brain's capacity to process higher knowledge in your neural pathways, so that you can step into this uncharted territory with enough knowledge to imagine with. and it's still not going to be enough. And that's a good thing. This is not a bad thing at all. It's just because Neptune is here, like you have to understand Jupiter in Pisces transits where Neptune is in Pisces only happens like I think once every 200 years. So like not only are we closing out a 12-year cycle, but we're also closing out like a two. Hold on. The last time Neptune traveled in Pisces was in the mid 19th century. Oh my God. 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 From 1847 to 1862. That is terrifying. Remember, guys, when Neptune entered Aries, America had its first civil war. I want you to really think about the tensions that are growing now with all these petty arguments now more than ever. And Uranus was in Gemini and Neptune. Yo, 1847, y'all. 1862. We need to look this up. 1862. Let's look at the astrology of 1862. Okay. Neptune had just entered Aries. Neptune's going to enter Aries 2025 with Saturn. But look at this 1862, when Neptune entered Aries, Saturn was in Libra. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're completing an entire cycle. This is literally everything America was founded on, too, and all the countries that borrowed the ideas of France and America. But like, look at this. So like, we literally have Neptune and Pisces here. So the reason why this is so significant, the last time we had Neptune and Jupiter together was 1856, baby. 1856 was the last new moon. Are you guys ready to see some astrology magic? 1856 was the last new moon that we had Jupiter and Neptune. So this is what happened. Let me give you a taste of what happened in the world during this time. The Dred Scott decision, which basically had everything to do with determining the slave status of a free man. Which I can literally laugh at now because it's so inane. You literally had people in a court of law determining, is this man free? Is he allowed freedoms? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like that's where the world was at then. So that's what was happening in the world the last time then. And like, you would be remiss to say that anything is different now. You might look at now and be like, there's progress, because there is. But you'd be very surprised how the stuff that they're dealing with then is eerily similar to now. We just have social media. But like, I want you to really think about that. 1856. 1856. That's pretty fascinating. So we've seen that astrology. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that happened, like peace treaties that were signed and yada yada yada. But I just wanted to illustrate that was it. Okay, so think about that. 1856 was the last time we had what we're coming into in March, my friends. I was gonna say motherfuckers, but in March. Okay, if we can see right here. If we can see right here. Yes, 2022. 2022, y'all. But listen, Saturn is creeping in Aquarius. It's not opposite. Okay. And you wanted to see how when Neptune was in Aries, Saturn was in Virgo. Well, look, they're conjunct. This is a whole new world order. I mean, it's a whole new cycle. Yeah, it's a whole new cycle. Yeah, that's what I said. And in this new world order, in this new cycle, this is just going to be, so chipped out. I mean, it's going to be so enlightening. Yeah, it's very interesting. Especially if we take into account, once again, Saturn's finishing its cycle, Neptune's finishing its cycle. Saturn's going to catch up to Uranus, it's going to catch up to the planet Uranus, and it's definitely going to literally start a whole new cycle of technology with the system. But other than that, this is just so ghetto fantabulistic, because what we're understanding like never before is the end of an old world. I cannot emphasize enough that Jupiter's transit through Pisces may be some of the most legendary change that you'll ever go through. There's a full-on synthesis of not only you've been in through, but you connecting with people from past lives in order to mutually gain understanding directly and or indirectly of all of those cycles, to make sense of different renditions of certain mythologies and legends and lineage, so that you can literally step into the new cycle. And that might look like creating children, a new legacy. That might look like creating a new idea, harvesting a dream, okay, or all the above. So yes, like, this is just profound. We didn't even start the transit talk yet. We just did a little bit of astro history and uncovered how 1856, when America was still trying to decide whether Black people were human or not. Well, it's insane. Jupiter and Neptune were together in Pisces, and now it's all back together, and America can't figure out if people who aren't vaccinated deserve liberties or not. Oh my God, hold on. Yo, this is amazing. Like, yo, back then when Jupiter and Neptune were in Pisces, being Black could get you killed. Now when Jupiter is in Neptune and Pisces, being white can get you killed. Neptune is a troll. You can't make this shit up. I'm not going to say being white is a new Black, because white privilege is the only thing better than male privilege, even though white privilege is a myth in some cases. Like, it's I'm a little bit half and half with that. But like, it's so ironic. It's so ironic to think back then, coloreds only fountains. Like, even like you need to appreciate the irony, because like Neptune is deliberately trolling. Like, this Neptune is a conduit of collective unconscious understanding across generations. So you have to understand the gods are laughing at this. So it's like colored fountains and whites only. And now we're back, and it's like vaccinateds only. Unvaccinateds, you can't come. I can't make this shit up. Yo, this is the greatest of all time. This is the greatest shit of all time. So you need to appreciate the transits. You need to appreciate the transits. This is just a telltale reminder that there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. Separation is an illusion. There's no difference between the time that you're reading about and now. Only the way we perceive it. In a sense, there is a difference, but there isn't though. It's all one experience that in this third dimensional perspective, we don't necessarily perceive in, which is a good thing because we get to experience it linearly, I guess. But like, yes, if it's even linearly, because this is what we call it. But like, yes, I just had to say that because now once we step into this, we are stepping into this south nodal unlocking of the ascension of your mind. We need to look at this as it is. This is the ascension of your mind. You are stepping into the light. So are you too proud to walk into a rabbit hole? When Alice walked through that rabbit hole, everything that she thought she knew went to the trash. It did not matter. It didn't matter at all. And some of you live in so much fear that you, and I'm talking to myself here at a heart level, some of you are so afraid to actually take that leap into the rabbit hole because you're afraid to believe. You're afraid to believe in the wonder of magic. You've made yourself believe that you have to know how it's going to work out. You don't allow the universe to give you twists anymore, to surprise you, to be like, I thought it was going to be this way. Oh shit, but this ended up happening. You need to allow yourself to flow with the adventure of life, or Sagittarius will not think you're gang and you're going to hate Capricorn season. So just trust me. A lot of you, like Amanda, have been preparing for this hole. This is a literal rocket ship that's going to blast you off. And you have prepared for this. A lot of you have signed off the twin flame journey, but that prepared you for this. You went through experiences that uncovered aspects of mutual shadows, and you saw what it wasn't supposed to look like. Now at the end of the cycle, you're seeing what it's supposed to look like. A lot of the synchronicities you saw were for the new cycle. A lot of you met the right archetype and or person, but I'm not going to say you met them at the wrong time, because timing is timing, but you may have tried to jump the gun and start something that was supposed to start in the next cycle. And everything you did to start it in a cycle that you're closing out was blocked because you weren't supposed to. But this is so important because there's no way that you would discern or see that while you're still closing out the cycle. And so this rabbit hole is showing you a future vision of you in the new cycle. There is a whole laundry machine of change. Ascension, Transcendence, Pisces, Ascension, Sag, Transcendence, Pisces, Enlightenment, Gemini, and then Mastery in Virgo. That's when it's all going to be real. But this is where personally you are coming into, thank you, Devon, a very, 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 very deep understanding of everything you got wrong and right. The synchronicities, though. Ooh. The synchronicities, though. Ooh. But like this, the synchronicities, though. Ooh. So this is where, ooh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. This is going to be so amazing. This is going to be so amazing. Every single day of this is going to be like, you're going to be waking up every day, like, and you're already waking up like this, but you're going to wake up every day like, oh my gosh, what's the next synchronicity? Because everything you're being revealed is guiding you along a literal adventure, and the universe is literally giving you breadcrumbs. And you have to have the mind of a child here, and you have to just step into this with wonder. You're going to be getting clues from your higher self. Okay, the synchronicities are synchronizing. What this is doing is unconsciously synchronizing your brain's ability to process metaphysical phenomena with physical phenomena, so that the mind-body connection with your ability to process advanced magic and advanced magical phenomena in a very short transit will ascend your ability to communicate and think, and then boom, you're going into Capricorn. Because it's not enough that you're ascending. Everything you're ascending in your perspective, you're applying in Capricorn. You're literally ascending your mind, seeing a vision, and then in Capricorn season, you're doing it. So for those of you who knew what you had to do, but you're like, how do I do it? This is the season where you're going to literally see what to do. You're going to be inspired with visions. You're going to be inspired with ideas. This transit is going to be amazing because doubters will come up. There are going to be people who at the beginning and middle of this transit be like, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. And at the end of the transit, oh, you said this that I wouldn't be doing. What's this? Oh, you said I didn't know what I'm talking about. What's this? You wouldn't even have to say anything. Okay. And that's not because you're arguing with anybody. That's because you are staying true. You're just aligning with that vision. Let me tell you something. You are going to be seeing things that nobody else sees. You're stepping into a rabbit hole. You have to have the vulnerability to follow the vision. Nobody is forcing you to follow the vision. If you want to live mundanely and take the safe way, you're still going to end up finding this. It's just not going to be badass or fun at all. And you're going to be kicking and screaming. It's going to be very frustrating because you're going to have to deal with things that you don't yet see. This is the whole tenet and magic of belief. Belief is going to, Pisces, activate this understanding of the adventure. So let me break this down. Sagittarius season, you're seeing the synchronicities. Pisces season, you're understanding the synchronicities, because in Capricorn you take action, then Aquarius you gain knowledge of everything you've seen. Boom, understanding, deep understanding. And then Gemini season is the finale where you actually become enlightened into the true nature of the divine understanding of that vision. This is where everything you see, now you're communicating. It's true. And then Virgo season, it's real. It's your behavior. It's your lifestyle. We do it all over again. But when we do it all over again, it's going to be 2023, and we're in a new cycle. Now we're starting a brand new 12-year evolution cycle. Boom. Nothing will ever be the same. And it's like, ooh, this is post-collective awakening. Pluto's going to be in Aquarius. It's going to be the beginning of the end of the world. And our superpowers are popping because now we have to literally apply them to a near apocalypse scenario. No biggie. Anyway, Mercury is in Sagittarius, and this vision that you are seeing is inviting you every single day to gain more clues on this vision. For those of you who walk this path, it's not going to be a clue because you already know. So this is going to clear up more of what you already know. Aquarians, I'm talking about you especially because you're already at this higher level. Shout out to K-Lab. Sagittarians, you already see what I'm talking about. Capricorns, you already do what it do. Pisces, come on now. What are you even doing here, Pisces? You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Other than that, this is so very crucial, if not maybe the most crucial. My heart goes out to all of you because you're going to ascend into how amazing you've always been. You're going to unpack stuff that you never forgave yourself for doing. You're going to thank yourself for. That is my prophecy to you. I'm going to slip in a prophecy or two every time I do these now. By December 13, hardcore wounds that you still haven't forgiven yourself for letting happen or doing, you're going to thank yourself for. Like, damn, I didn't even know my foresight was at that level. This is going to help you appreciate the fact that even if you don't have control of everything that you're doing, you're still very protected, and you don't have to because you still flow through this experience. So really keep this in mind, because we want to really, illustrate that personally. The synchronicities is popping, my friend. This is personally not an attachment. This is not necessarily based on attachments where you're playing the confirmation bias game and wanting to see into what you want to see. There are going to be certain things you see that may go against what you want at first. Sagittarius is blunt. It's gonna show you it as it is. It's not all gumdrops and rainbows. So you want to make sure we're clear with this alignment to the North Node that what you're seeing is aligned to the truth, and you're not enabling any false expectations over this. Okay, because you will be so disappointed. You will be super disappointed. You're gonna see it as it is. And so on the flip side, some of you are afraid to dream. The universe is showing you, yo, this is see this thing you're dreaming? See this thing you're dreaming? Synchronicity. See this thing you're dreaming? See this thing you're dreaming? You can have all that and more. And some of you are afraid to dream. You're like, I don't know. I did this 2014, I did this 2012, and I just ended up looking stupid. And it's like, look, you may not look any less stupid, but do you want these dreams or not? Do you want these dreams or not? Are you gonna believe or not? I don't care about any of that other shit. Are you going to believe or not? Because we don't have time here. Like, you've gone through a whole cycle and we don't have time for your disbelief. It's time to make it count. No one's telling you to like blindly believe here, right? But this is based off of what you're seeing. What you're being asked to believe is not going to be based on everything that you haven't worked up the magic to create. Listen, magic isn't necessarily spells that you cast. The principle of Sagittarius teaches you that magic is what you create. Life is what you make it. Magic is the application of mind over matter. You have spent 10 years cultivating your own unique way of doing things, most of which goes against common scientific rhetoric. This is going to put all that together, and you're going to come into your own ascended mastery in a nutshell. And so the hardcore realizations you'll make every day will lead you on an adventure, but you have to be willing to take the leaps. Thank you, Jenny. When I saw the transit today, I was like, it's on. It's on. This is it. Every single day, this is lit. We're literally starting this off with the South Node, and then boom, the conjunction. That conjunction right there with the moon in Virgo is where everything is going to be clear as day. The synchronicities that you see are going to be so pinpoint. And the thing is, a lot of what you're going to see, because mind over matter isn't like trying to control everything and be like this. I want this to happen like this. It's alchemy. It's not necessarily going with the flow like a dead fish, as much as it is applying your mind over matter, which comes with understanding who you are and being able to flow with the rhythms as you co-create with the universe, which means you're putting in with another entity and force. Okay. The best thing about this is any misconceptions around you understanding what that means. Remember, Sagittarius is meaning. It's going to be cleared. Someone who is a beginner in magic will be a master of magic by the time we step into here. Because remember, Mercury retrograded. So now this is the first time Mercury is catching up to the sun. Now our brain's ability to process is aligned with our conscious awareness epiphany. And that's going to be the jump into the light of this rabbit hole. Some of you are going to feel delusional as hell. Some of you are going to feel crazy as hell. And if it doesn't feel like it, you're not doing it right. The reason it'll feel like that is your brain is going to have trouble processing an experience that isn't presently here, even though immaterially, everything you're following immaterially, you can't see, but it exists. It exists. You're not just wishing. You're not just wishing this. You're taking the signposts of these synchronicities to adjust where you go. When the sign says 10 miles to go to Kansas, you have to adjust. Oh, I have to get on this lane. When the synchronicity says, oh, this is the nature of this, you adjust your energy as you Abraham Hicks vortex that shit. And if you're fish-tarded and like Blue Moon, no, you're not delusional because you understand the metaphysical nature of experience and magic. then you're going to be excited because you're going to see visions of what's going to happen. If people don't laugh at your dreams, they're not big enough. And you're going to step into it with the Aquarius knowing of what you're stepping into. And life is going to be magical. You're not going to be expecting, because like you can see the vision. For example, you can see a vision that someone is going to be in a relationship with you. And so you might be, but you're seeing the vision of them in a relationship with you as you are in the new cycle. This is after you took that bath, not before when you just woke up and you still have crust. Does that make sense? So like you can't approach it before the cycle is over. It's not going to look like that now before the cycle is over, because you're seeing a vision of the next cycle. Boom, like it's how it starts. And so you may see, oh wow, this person's in a relationship. I don't see how that's going to work. And then you see more synchronicities. Oh wow, this person broke up with who they're with. I'm starting to see how this is possible. You don't necessarily want to attach to the outcome. You don't want to be like, oh, this is meant to happen here. You just want to see the synchronicities and still flow. Because now when we go into that second rabbit hole in Pisces, they may get back together. And then you'll start to be like, is what I saw right? Like, what the hell? Like, I thought I saw, it started to look like this was happening, but now it's looking like this. And you can't get so caught up. And what you have to respect the space of what's happening, but you can't get so caught up in the outcome. This is where things can change so much. It's like, oh, wow, because I was connected with this person, I got to meet another person that I would have never thought. And you start connected with this, or you connect with the same person. And this is where if you have so much of an attachment to outcome, you'll miss the lesson. When really you're just supposed to have fun. You're just supposed to have fun. Live and let live. Okay? But it's not going to be, it's not, but my guide said, but it's not necessarily supposed to be as crazy as this. This is going to be clear. This is going to be super clear. Okay. And not only is it going to be super clear, but it's also going to be super loud. Sagittarius season loud. It's like you're not going to, these are going to come when you least expect it. And it's going to put yourself in a position where you literally see the highest vision of what's meant to happen. This is going to excite you, but it's also going to scare you a bit, because you're going to feel like, are you ready? And no, you're not ready. You're not supposed to be ready, even though it's going to happen before you're ready, because what you're seeing is the cycle you're going to step into. By the time you step into that next cycle, this is where you're going to fully actualize this. And I just want to clap for you right now. Shout out to Shannon Andrea too. The Aquarians know what I'm talking about, because Cap, Aqua, and Pisces, y'all are already in that future. Like, you're already there. Everyone else is literally catching up to you, like with the cycles, and you're holding the vision collectively. You're literally holding Sagittarius. Y'all are holding the collective vision. So this is where we manifest it collectively. This is it. This is it. This is it. Shout out to the Pisces moons. Okay, so like, tap into the essence of what you're seeing. Tap into the essence of what you're manifesting, and don't get so caught up in the outcome. If you want to manifest a true love relationship, right? And you see synchronicities that guide you along cultivating energy for somebody who you really love, follow that vibe, go on that adventure, but follow the essence. If that door is blocked, don't get so caught up on the outcome and be like, I can't get with this person. I thought I was supposed to have true love with that person, where you follow the vibe, and that vibe might lead to a different outcome. And so you still manifest true love, but it may not be with who you thought it would be coming into the rabbit hole. For some of you, it might be a bouquet of hundreds. No, that's for all of you. Y'all love money and shit. No, it's not bad. But like, this is the most crucial thing. Follow the essence. not the outcome. This is so crucial. This is so crucial. For many of you, it's going to be exactly what you see. And this is going to scare you. This is going to scare you. It's going to be like, "Oh my gosh, this is actually working this time." I feel like some of you are so disappointed. Yes, Jimmy Jones, you must follow it. You must follow it. You're over the next week, like coming into the end of the week, because this moon in Virgo is Saturday. Coming into the end of the week, this is setting up the rabbit hole. So we literally go through the South Node portal. You see the vision, synchronicities. We tighten the conjunction, end of the week conjunction. We're stepping into the light. That square the moon in Virgo is this is the ascended vision, and you're receptive to the analysis. Like, this is all the details. Like, hey, this is what you see, but yo, remember that synchronicity you saw? This is everything that's real about it. So look, this dream could be real, like boom. And you have to adjust what you're seeing based on that, and you're stepping into the light. And then we come into that new moon, which is the true in the light portal. But this is where, you know, and K Cosmic, you may say you're not crazy, but even if you are crazy, some of you may need to kind of go into this shit crazy as hell. Name one genius that ain't crazy. Some of you need to disassociate your critical mind so that you can open your mind to stuff that you would never fathom. And if you have to be crazy to do that, then you might have to be a little crazy to do that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Synchronicities are pretty much expected at this point. But the level of synchronization that the going to come through has a lot to do with the trine to Chiron and the sextile to Saturn. So that's going to stabilize the knowledge of what you've already experienced. And crazy people don't know they're crazy. Amen. So this is where personally, thank you. Listen. These syncs are becoming more and more literal, because if you think about synchronicities, the more and more synchronicities you see, the more anchors on your neural pathways. The reason why synchronicities hit harder is because they're rebounding on a cycle. It's coming back around. You're getting more used to see it. It's seeing synchronicities is like riding a bike. It's like doing a skill. It's building more and more and more. This is why some of you are actually predicting the synchronicities before it happens, and you're able to flow with it. This is a God conscious level synchronization, that as we are all the body of God, and you are awakening to who you are and starting to meet people who mirror your aspect and archetype in their own unique ways, or also kind of stand distinctly on their own, this is you stepping more into the synchronization process, which is the basis and template for, are you ready? Are you ready? Supernatural powers. Superpowers. Superpowers. So everything we're experiencing this cycle are the baby steps and training wheels to using superpowers. The Jupiter cycle before that was releasing trauma. A lot of you didn't even step into your Saturn return. You know what I'm saying? This past Jupiter cycle was straight evolution. It was everything releasing out the collectives, and this was you literally preparing to operate supernatural ability. Supernatural ability is the template and basis to connect with other dimensions and otherworldly beings. That is really the main use for superpowers. A lot of what we think of supernatural abilities is not necessarily what we actually use them for. Supernatural abilities is, in a sense, like praying to an entity, or all right, and putting yourself in a position to realistically open up so much of the higher facets of yourself and integrating them all within this one present moment, within this all present moment. And so this is all coming together so that you're in the position to realistically further along consciousness, as love is a pimp that wants to make us all its host. And Monica, thank you for the super hat. You're going to be the very first person we do the live readings for. This is so very unprecedented, because everything that we're stepping into is so unlike everything that you have really stepped into. And we're reaching 100% synchronization. The whole purpose of the Sagittarius season is to complete what started Aries season. If Aries season and Gemini season was 20%, right? And then Libra season was 70%, we're stepping into 100%. And then we're applying this 100% perspective into Capricorn. And we're taking 100% action. And then we're manifesting that knowledge in Aquarius. And then we're coming into the ultimate perspective before we reset, start again in Aries, 0%. So, it's just the synchronization of how everything is about to really just confirm and align with you is going to be so shocking. And this is where, once again, if we now look at the tenets here, we're going to have Mercury square Neptune, we're going to have Mercury sextile Saturn and Jupiter, we're going to have Mercury, we're going to have Mercury trine Chiron, and we're going to have Mercury quincunx the Uranus in Taurus. And so this is where personally the nature with which where the transits are, which subtly change the game, are expanding the knowledge with what you see. Because we didn't have Mercury at this stage with Jupiter in Aquarius. So there's a way you're going to see these synchronistic experiences that you will actually know what you are seeing, and it will shock you to your core. This is going to stretch your imagination to understand metaphysical phenomena of experiences to where, oh, wow, I actually understand the telepathic experience I'm having. I actually understand how this synchronicity connects me to that person and why I'm seeing it. Whereas before, 10 years ago, you just saw the synchronicity. And you're like, what the hell does this master number mean? I keep on seeing 222. I keep on seeing 222. But, then we went through 2016 and you've seen 444 like 56,000 times, and you learned it has something to do with angels. So now you're seeing 444, you see an angel feather on the ground, and you're like, oh, the angels are talking to me. And now you're talking to someone whose name is Angel. Like now you know what you're stepping into, because a synchronization 444 people watching this right now. Now a synchronization process that see how spirit be trolling. Oh my God. The synchronization process like this is necessary for a decade-long period, because if you were to just do it now, you will go batshit crazy. It would just hit you all at once. And not everyone is a Pisces who is already batshit crazy and can handle all that. So you really need to keep this in mind, okay? And shout out to Veronica. This is very, very, very important, because this is going to be so empowering and shocking that you're going to step into the ascended nature and version of yourself. And it's a lot. Y'all wear it well. It's going to take to the next level. Basically, your spirit guides this transit are going to be like, okay, so remember all the signs you've seen in synchronicities? What if I told you that you can actually do stuff with them now? What if I showed you the meaning of every sign you saw so that it opens the door into a new experience? Instead, because before you had to just be, and many of you are advanced, so you've already been past that. Like you've been teaching other people this, but collectively, okay, you had to reinforce that this is what you're seeing, because you're stepping into a new experience that the rest of your society reinforces negatively psychologically to make you feel crazy when they're really stupid. That's why they think you're crazy. So now that this is reinforced, because your spirit guides don't need to show you the sign, and then you're still like, is this real? Is this real? Now you've seen this 1150 million times. So now you can bust missions with this. This is why we're on the South Node. We finna bust missions. You're literally embarking on the most amazing adventure of your life to conclude a Jupiter cycle that's going to push the boundaries of consciousness as a whole new generation completely changes the meaning of what it means to be an individual and teaches us all what sovereignty is. And if you're born after 1995, I'm talking to you. So this is so very crucial, because this level of ascension that you're stepping into is applying this level of synchronization to where you're now applying advanced magical mastery to open the doorway into a new adventure in what these synchronicities enable you to do. So that, true to the magic of mutable signs, you change your whole life. You come out of negative thinking patterns. You change bad behaviors. Ask me how many days I have not fapped. Guess right now in the comments. And if you guess right, I will pull a tarot card for you. I'm not gonna front. It's been a long time since I last fapped. It's been a long time since I last fapped. If anyone wants to adjust their answers, guess how many? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Are you ready? Are you ready? I told you it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. 2 days, son. It's been ages. It's been ages. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Yup. Might even have been 3 days. It's been a long time. Yup. Yeah, yeah. Yo, so give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers, okay? Because I'm on it. I'm on this path for real. I'm on this path for real. And yeah. Told you it's been a long time. 2 days. So other than that, 2-3 days. If it's not 2, it's 3. So if you said 2, here's the card for you. Don't front. Don't act like 2 days isn't forever. I haven't had sex since 2019. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Hold on, son. I'm not an incel. I am not an incel. It's not that I can't have sex. I'm just, but it's not like I'm celibate either. It's not like I'm purposefully not wanting something. I'm in a weird in between, because I've had opportunities to have sex. I just haven't, because I want to be too picky for some reason. But I'm not celibate. It's not like I don't want it. So, but now I'm ready. Anyway, if you chose number 2, ooh, we got awakening. You're awakening your sovereignty. If you chose 2 or 3, you're awakening your sovereignty. That's beautiful. You're awakening your power. Let me tell you. Yeah, that hating woman stuff is for the birds. I mean, if you're going to hate a woman, at least let it be for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know damn well you asked her if she wanted what you had and she said no, and now she wants to ask for a piece of your food. Or there's so much to do and she want to act like she don't know where to go. Like, for the right reasons. Don't hate them for like stupid reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Other than that, yeah. Once again, this level of synchronization is literally next level. So when I say into the light, you're bringing into form the final level of this magic. It's going to put together a lot of what you've been, I'm not going to say seeking, but is getting ready to be revealed. That being said, we have the end of the week where we step into this portal proper. And then we have the actual new moon where we actually step into this portal proper. It's just there's those two stages. Okay. And during this period where we set up, what's the longest I did it? I would say on average, because listen now, this shit is so few and far in between. Like, I'm not like y'all that be doing it. Like, the concept of having sex like every day, I didn't even know motherfuckers do that. I didn't know you can have sex like 5 times in a day. Like, I'm gonna drive, like, you kids, I'm so jealous of you kids. Like, you people, like, it's ridiculous. My time is coming. So, I would say the average is usually like 15 to like 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 to 45 minutes. But the longest I've ever done, I think it was when I time traveled with somebody because we were doing mushrooms. I don't know. But like the longest session I ever had was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But it didn't feel like an hour though. The reason why it struck to me is because I looked at the time after and I was like, what the hell? Like, we were doing it that long? And it didn't feel like that. But I would say maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. But no cap, that this is an off chance that I had sex once in a blue moon. I didn't remember the last time I did it. Yes, I remember now. I think it was with a Cancer woman too. Yeah. I think we did shrooms and got high, but I didn't expect it to be that long. It was interesting. But like, yeah, other than that, although my most fun time was with the Sag. I lost my virginity with the Sag. And then after that, another Sagittarius. This is years ago. That was fun. I just distinctively remember that it was fun. Like, oh shit, like after the fact, like, wow, but my bad, I don't want to talk about my dick and sex, but yes, this is very, people click it out, but no, this is very important because once again, like, we're taking the quality of experiences that you're stepping into, and let me tell you, Joy, I never felt the same ever again. And you're literally stepping into ascended experiences. This is also going to invite, coming into the new moon, a whole new way of doing what you do because you're applying advanced magic to it. So you want to think that everything up until the new moon, December 4th, is setting you up for this roller coaster. You're coming into the synchronicities. You want to think of this as gaining literal, clues and understandings. I've never had sex with Leo and Scorpio, and I feel a way about that. I know my life will change forever. I know I'm missing something too. But I feel like I have to start from scratch. I have to be educated. I have to start from scratch. It's for research. But other than that, yes. Coming into that new moon is you piecing together. And I want to kind of emphasize this because we're starting it right now. We're starting it right now. I have to take this out. We're starting it right now. Leo is the best. I heard Leo is the best. I heard Leo is the best. I'm missing out. And I heard Scorpio. Aquarius was great. I'm not gonna lie. I have to come back to Aquarius, and Taurus was one of my best. Taurus, and you fix signs. You fixed signs. I wasn't ready for Aquarius, and Taurus was one of my best. But like, I heard Leo was good. I heard Scorpio. So Leo, Scorpio. I can't wait. I'm talking about. I can't wait. I wish. I just felt maybe I wasn't. It is what it is. Listen, I don't want to talk down on the other signs because every sign. But damn, I feel like I'm missing out so much. I feel like I need Leo. I need Leo, yo. I'm ready. I need that. I need Leo. I need the but then Scorpio. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When Aquarius struck, I don't want to be TMI, but I feel like I have to go back to Aquarius. Like Aquarius is so cool. Aquarius was so cool. I wasn't expecting Aquarius to be so cool. You feel me? So when Aquarius struck, I was like, I wasn't ready. I didn't know Aquarius was coming like that. Whoa. I didn't know I thought I was about to have some regular sex. I thought I was about to have some normal sex. I didn't know they were defying gravity. I was like, whoa. And that was it. It happened so fast. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know I had to work out. I didn't know I had to do my push-ups. I didn't know I had to be ready. Yo, straight up. If I find out you in Aquarius, I gotta train first. I gotta be, hold on. Nah. I'm ready for y'all next time. That was a learning experience. Let me tell you. Taurus was one of the best though. Taurus was the first time I ever climaxed with a woman at the same time, and she was on top. And she had Mars and Gemini and Lilith aspects. Taurus, you solid. Taurus, y'all are some solid lovers. Y'all are some solid lovers. So that's why it's like, Leo, I am ready for you, Leo. Leo, I know you got it. I am ready for you, Leo. I am ready. I was a nigga started working out again. And Scorpio, when I'm ready to die, because I know once we do it, it might be the end of me. But it is what it is. If we do it, it is what it is. It is what it is. Leo, you might have to come holler at me though, because like I'm ready. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. Aquarius, I am ready. I feel like I need a try again for Aquarius. Like I'm ready for you. I feel like I have to make it up for you, Aquarius. But it is what it is. Enough of the sex talk. Oh shit. Enough of the sex talk. My bad. Now y'all know how I feel. I've always, it is what it is. But yeah, I want to emphasize the adventure because there's going to be risks that you're going to be able to take with this Mercury transit. And it's going to put you in a position to personally step into the next level. You're going to gain insights that won't be the most linear. How did you know? That won't be the most linear. And this is personally, I have Uranus and Neptune in my 8th house in Capricorn, but in the 9th in whole signs. This is going to kind of put together clues, synchronistic clues. I would say even as soon as, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Darian. Shout out to Darian. I would say even as soon as after, you know what I'm saying, you watch this broadcast, the synchronicities aren't going to stop because now you're on a synchronicity train. And this rabbit hole is stepping into a belief that's going to stretch, okay, you into a new experience that is not going to make the most sense with where you're at now. It should feel like it's too good to be true. It should feel like a dream come true, or it could just be a big goal that you want to make happen and you're a boss. So you're going to manifest this magic. Like you're not gonna not manifest this magic. So I'm just really excited because once again, coming into December, once if you see this new moon on the 4th, this is establishing, okay, now that the moon is in Leo, this ascent, this is establishing this passionate, courageous ascent. And you're also going to see a lot of shade. And your reaction to that will really genuinely express who you are and why you are. Okay. This is going to really level with you. Why are you letting this get to you? Is it true? If it's not true, why are you letting lies get to you? And this is really the dark force manipulation to alter your feelings. This day is fucking awesome. When you think about the dark force manipulation, when you operate in, shout out to Colby, delusional optimism, or this reality manipulation, because it's based on the driver of your feelings, your doubts will creep in to, with your critical mind, recorrect your perception and subliminally attack you so that you feel bad about what you're manifesting. But if you're fish-tarded, then none of that matters. If you have little regard to this reality that you are imprinting this magic on, this will help you flow with the synchronicities you're creating in the moment. And this is where, with your non-attachment to this magical flow, miracles will happen. You just have to be okay with what happening not being exactly what you envision. I'm going to tell you this right now. You are going to manifest what you see. It's just not going to be exactly what it looks like. In most cases, it may even be better than what you envisioned. So be prepared for that. This is literally like boss level shit because we finished the second boss battle. And so after this, you're stepping into the third boss battle. The final boss battle is where you fight the final boss. That's that Venus retrograde. That final boss battle, you get the master weapon. Like before you fight the final boss battle, you synthesize a whole adventure's worth of lessons and you come into that final weapon. This is that Mercury transit. You're stepping into 100% spiritual synchronization so that you can step into the incredible Capricorn self-realization of your character and whoop the crap out of this final boss, level the hell up, step into that new second rabbit hole in Pisces cycle. And you're so badass. This transit is going to surprise you. This transit is going to shock you to your core. Set the intention to open up for surprises and adventures, and you will see open doors. Like you, if for those of you who are worried about how do I make this happen, just set the intention and open your mind for that possibility to happen. You don't have to worry about how it looks like. It will present itself to you. The principle of mutable signs is adaptability. So your ability to adapt to the moment will work this magic. Instagram is mad at me because I tell the truth. And so because I posted a post basically saying that there are cures to the you know what, and they're going to come out. I didn't give anyone any medical advice. I just said, don't be surprised if you find out that there's cures that come out. And that's all I'll say because I don't want these people to strike me. They started saying that I was spreading misinformation, which is a lie. Okay. And I didn't put that video on YouTube because I didn't want it to get striked. So I thought that Instagram wouldn't take it down. Right. And they took it down. And now people can't tag me and I can't go live. Now, in that video, I might have said that Instagram is a bunch of bitches. I might have said Instagram, you're a bitch several times. I might have said YouTube, you're a bitch several times. It's the truth. I said it respectfully, so that could be it too. But you know what I'm saying? It's definitely, just, you know, stripes. They're stripes. I love it because it just kind of reminds people, it's kind of reinforcing with people how real this shit is. And it kind of makes people take my channel more seriously. I definitely said that. I'll say that again. I just, YouTube is saucy too. So I just got my first strike expired. I'm gonna humble myself. But yes, this is so very important. No, listen. Devin, right? You would think that's why. Tell me why they're talking about you said medical misinformation. Because, like, if I say Instagram is a bitch, they would probably say like bullying or harassment. They try to get me on the medical misinformation. So clearly they probably knew they ain't shit too. They're like, you know what, peace dealer, we are some bitches. Now we taking your shit down for medical misinformation. Oh my God. Okay. So by the time we step into the new moon, and you're starting this brand new ascended cycle. It's literally a supernatural ascended cycle, ascension cycle. You are basically akin to picking up the material. Oh, we need this mana. We need this weapon. Oh, this is what it's going to look like. Boom, boom, boom. Top of the roller coaster and action. Oh my gosh, Linda, we went over their lines. If this person fucks up the lines again, I'm going to have a fit. They just didn't even rehearse before they came in. You look at this person acting. Look at this person acting. They're like, cut. We talked about it. No, I'm talking about that. So, like, yes, this is where it's action coming into literally the new moon. And now post new moon, this is where you're stepping fully into that rabbit hole. Your perception is getting set to step into there. And this is where you fully jumping into that rabbit hole is going to now take into account everything you've learned and leveled up since 2010 so that you can fully step through this portal and make your dreams come true, king, queen, king. Okay. As you see Mercury's moving forward, as you see Mercury's moving forward, and once we hit that square with Neptune, and we go into the gauntlet, this is going to be another 2 weeks of rapid acceleration for your soul and spirit and mind so that you can intertwine the supernatural receptivity to everything that you're feeling with your mind's ability to process it and actually balance it into your reality so you can actually communicate with people in ways that you'll actually try, but your spirit guides will laugh at you because you're actually trying to make sense of nonsensical things in this quantum soup that we can't even really call reality because everyone perceives it in a different way. And this is also going to be a different way to actually play with, unseen aspects of yourself. And it doesn't really, matter how you process this at this point. Because ironically, starting into this gauntlet, the moon in Aqua is going to actually provide knowledge of this square that will shift with Neptune in Pisces. You're stepping into mastery of processing. And the level of information is going to realistically tap you into so much more. It be like that. Aquarius women, I love y'all. Y'all are at a whole nother level. Y'all are different beasts. Like I can't. It's just weird. And I love that you said this because that being scared of your dreams is something coming into Pisces that will uncover this whole nightmare. And it definitely puts you in a position to realistically also tap into so much new experiences. Cheyenne just really said the best thing here. Stay ready so you'll be ready. Because now this is the end of the cycle. So you're going to be presented with opportunities left and right. And those of you who keep your swords sharp, when conflict strikes, you'll cut that conflict in half. All right. So other than that, keep that in mind and taking that into count. by the time we step into the end of this transit and Mercury goes into the third decan of the sun, the light of the sun is making everything clear. And that leads us into the sextile. This is going to be the most important transit here. Moon 29 degrees Pisces, offering a masterful synthesis of the complete perceptual understanding of the ascension of your perspective to give you a holistic completion in processing why you are seeing the crazy shit you are seeing. You're going to see the greatest sign. You're going to actually understand why you're seeing it and what it means. This is everything you're going to apply when the moon goes into Aries and Mercury goes into Capricorn. So everything is literally unfolding for a max peak realization. What's happening right now? Pharaoh, thank you so much. Like, this is all coming in together. Like, I really do appreciate the feedback I've been getting from y'all too, because this validation really helps me make more sense of everything I'm experiencing too, and the movement we're growing. It's just when we take this into account, everything that you're being told now, Virgo star child, you are a goddess reincarnated. This is an apotheosis. A lot of you are coming to grips with the fact that there's an eternal nature to your soul that betrays this identification of you just being a human. You may get stuck on certain mythologies and place labels on you, which inadvertently put you in a box. But if you follow the essence, like you don't have to get attached, right? To the whole, am I this goddess? Am I this god? No, I'm Hermes. No, I'm Kronos. You're not a Greco-Roman myth. You're an eternal soul. So like follow the essence. Yeah, you may not know how it applies, but you know that you are a divine being. Follow that essence. This is so very important because all of this is coming into your ascension, into your God conscious self, the collective facet of you that sees through separation as an illusion. Okay. And so, in that sense, don't get so caught up because if you get caught up on this, if you're like, oh, I'm Archangel Metatron, then the universe will send you someone else who thinks they're Archangel Metatron. And let me not even say thinks. You are not a Greco-Roman god. You are an eternal soul. Let me not even just say thinks, that knows their Archangel Metatron. If you were to look into their chart, they will have aspects that show that they're Archangel Metatron in a different expression, whereas your chart shows it too. And so we're all one God body. You can't get so caught up on, oh, I'm this or I'm only that. You want to get in tune with the essence of who you are. Because once Jupiter is in Aries, you're going to be more clear on who you are than ever. And you're going to start that new cycle with that. Really, really keep that in mind. Okay. So everything that you have a question for, you're coming into the answers. Real stuff. Devin, it's like you're not Hecate. Hecate is you. This is transcending out of that. You're not right. That myth is you're so amazing. That myth is you. Like there's even more to you. Okay. And this is where you're kind of coming, right? Thank you, Jackie. I'm glad you peeped. This is where you're really coming out of that. Thank you, GS. I feel like people shouldn't think of limiting. I feel like people shouldn't think of themselves as other names. Identity associated with the name is limiting. Okay. Thank you, Alexis. So like the names are just supposed to be guideposts to give you a symbolic understanding of an infinite. Like how do I explain to you the infinite essence of your amazing being? I can't. So I literally have to make up words that can just grasp different essences of you as you experience different facets of you in different bodies. You're that amazing. You're that amazing. I'm an extra in your movie and I'm the shit. And I'm an extra in your movie. Like, you're that amazing. Okay, so like this is everything that you're coming more into the realization of. Did we have these abilities in past lives? Yes. And this is the most important. Yes, this is the most important thing. The South Nodal pipeline is you integrating all your abilities from all your past lives and all the lives to come. It's all integrating your soulmates from all your past lives and all the lives to come. This is all integrating. Everything is coming together in this apocalypse to unveil a whole new cycle. So by the time we step to the end of this transit, what this is going to do, if we think about in conclusion, the nature of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is my favorite zodiac sign. It's just like Gemini is inconsistent. And Sarah, I love you. No other being can share the same time, place. We are all having unique experiences simultaneously. So just experience, okay? Your soul is an actor playing infinite characters. There's the great spirit, and then there's the individualization of that in your Atman soul. And so Sag is my favorite sign. It's just Gemini is inconsistent, and Sag, you're inconsistent too. And it's the best part about you. So Sagittarius is my favorite sign, and then sometimes they're not. And then when they are, when they're at their peak, they're my favorite. And then when they're not, when they're not, Libra's my favorite. And then Sag is my favorite. And then Libra is my favorite again. And then Sag is my favorite. Okay, and then purely biased. Purely biased. It might even be different later, but like Sagittarius, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. And like, if we think about this process of your spirit and your mind, your brain, we start the first 10 degrees with Jupiter. So you're taking this new concept of synchronicities and visions and you're expanding it bigger, bigger, bigger. Oh my God, you're crazy. Bigger, bigger, bigger. So right now, from the 24th to the 30th, you're expanding. The moon is coming into Libra. Bigger, bigger. You're setting up the new moon. Stack up the idea. Okay, I'm going to get a new studio. Bigger, stadium, bigger, equipment. And you're going higher and then higher. Cool. Then coming into the second decan where you're expanding your vision. You're seeing higher and higher and higher. Coming into the 30th to now the 7th. November 30th to the 7th, post new moon, moon in Aquarius, okay, the subdecan is Aries. So after we expand and we expand, Aries, we're moving forward. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I've seen the vision. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. We're hacking and cutting. We're taking risks. We're recklessly moving forward. Boom, boom, boom. And it's going to be exhilarating because this is going to be the new moon cycle. This is where we're stepping into the rabbit hole. And the best part is the final cycle coming into the end of transit. This is where the sub-rulership is the sun, Leo, the best zodiac sign. And even though it's Sag because of Leo, this is where the sun shines and you've moved forward, and now you're getting that glow and clarity. And now you're stepping into the success of the light and everything is glowing, and boom, Alice in Wonderland. This is the rabbit hole part 1. We're going into the light, we're getting blinded, and we're stepping into an adventure that we don't know the outcome and conclusion of. So the way I akin roller coasters, like the best way I like to talk about dating a Sagittarius woman, don't just date any woman, okay? Dating a Leo woman is like dating a literal lion. Some people be taming lions, cool. But like a lion will bite your head off. Just saying. A lot of people forget that they're the spirit of lions. Sagittarius is like dating a roller. Dating a Sagittarius and some fire signs too, but a Sagittarius is like being in a roller coaster. Shout out to Sarah. And this roller coaster has a 90% chance of you surviving. Really, 77. That Sagittarius is one of the most dangerous zodiac signs because they are the aspect of chaos in life. They attract all sorts of danger. Like they're wild. They're wild. They're wild. The normal day for a Sag could be too wild for you. The way these people just like speed on the road too. So like dating a Sagittarius is like going on the most epic roller coaster. And that motherfucker hits you like boom, doom, doom, and it's like, oh shit, it's exhilarating. But there's like a 77% chance that you'll survive that bitch. So like there's like in the 90%, there's like a small chance you gonna die. There's like a small chance you're going and you fly out and you dead. Tell me I am lying. Tell me I am lying. That doesn't mean you won't die. If you come prepared, you can't prepare for Sag. But like if you can survive. Listen, Sagittarius is luck. It's Jupiter, right? You got to take a risk. It's the wheel of fortune. You might die dating a Sag. You might die dating a Sag, like, or being with the Sag, like that's straight up. But the ride is just so worth it, though. But the ride, you know it's to die for. Like the ride is like, oh shit, I almost pissed my pants. Like, ooh. As soon as you get off the roller coaster, you're like, oh my God. Yes. Oh shit. I'm alive. I'm alive. That's dating Sagittarius. Some of you just started talking to Sagittariuses too, and you on the roller coaster like, are we going this high? Oh shit! Hold on, wait, are we supposed to be this high? Like you don't even know what you're getting into. You don't even know what you're about to get into. So like, good luck. So like, yeah, it is what it is. So that's this transit. You're going on that wild ride, and you have to be willing. You have to be willing to take that risk. Don't listen. Sagittarius is dangerous. Don't listen to Sagittarius because Sagittarius will be like, no, don't listen to Peace Dealer. You can ride us. You might die, but it's all good. It's not, you won't even have that big a don't listen to them. The opposite sign, don't listen to them. They will downplay the wildness because to them, it's not that wild. They live this shit. They done rode that roller coaster every day. So you're like, to them, they're just like, like they used to it. Okay, they used to it. So like they gonna tell you, no, you're straight. You'll be all right. Okay. But you keep coming back. You could have run away, but you keep coming back. That's Sagittarius. It is what it is. So like, yeah. The last thing I'm gonna say. The whole purpose of this ascension is to apply this really, because once you apply this perspective in Capricorn, you're going to level up your finances. You're going to level up your real world. Like you're going to see this so practically, and everything is going to really level up. Venus retrograde, you know what is up. It's going to be so real. It's going to be incredible. And that's based on this ascension. So the last thing I'm going to say, Amanda, I feel you. The last thing I'm going to say, hold on, listen, see, that's why you have to appreciate Libra. A lot of people don't appreciate balance because like Libra is on that level, but Libra knows it's all about balance. We can have the wild, but we also can't be fucking retarded. Like, we have to have a balance, and it's dope. So you can take Libra into the most chaotic area, and there'll still be some kind of peaceful balance. You just be chilling with Libra, like, oh, what an awesome night. And there's like a literal gang fight around all of you. But like Libra can just make that peaceful. Like, and as you can see here, this is just a cultural context of this game. It's like, yo, what the fuck? What are y'all doing? Like, how do you, like, there's someone dying right next to us. How does this feel peaceful? Like, how is this? How do y'all do this? Like, it is what it is. Like, yo, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, you know, every sign has like their pocket, and you have to fit in your pocket. I need to study draconic charts. I'm not necessarily too familiar, but like, yeah. So keep that in mind, y'all. The last thing I'm gonna say is, all right, the best way to think about Sagittarius is, by the way, the trine to Chiron is gonna build your confidence so much. Like the conjunction with Aries is like, I'm powerful. It's like, I desire you. And like, this is the progression. So basically, let's actually show you. If we go back in time, you've grown out of your vulnerability so much. Mercury this year's go around was on Chiron. And when it was on Chiron, April, this is when you're like, Mel Dubé, you can, but like, they're wild too. So you come with attachments. It's like catching a butterfly. You could play their game, but they play their game way better than you might play the game. So, but by being wild, that's definitely speaking their language. But the way to capture a Sagittarius's heart is by being direct. You have to actually be savage. Okay, you have to be Aries. Sagittariuses love that Aries shit. So you have to be able to walk up to Sag and be like, "Hey, I'm feeling you. This is what it is right now. What's up?" You have to pull their card. And not everyone can do Aries right. That's why Libra is their best friend, because Libra can kind of like opposite it, but you got to be savage. Sagittarius loves that shit. If you can give them the chase too. But other than that, okay, see, I got this shit down to a science now. It's a wrap. I'm gonna do that compatibility course. Like, oh, it's a wrap. Like, okay, but other than that, April was when you were like, I desire you. April was when, thank you, Mermagic. Stop it, Derek. April was when you were like, I desire you. I'm man enough to admit I desire you. You can get it. You're being vulnerable in the expression of your desire. You can get it. Okay. Now, the next stage of this was the trine with Mercury and Chiron. So August is when you progressed it, right? Oh yeah, I want to get a programmer and get the best dating match app. Oh my god, it'd be better than Tinder. But it's like April was when it was like, you can get it. Leo was when you put the swag on it. You put the juice on it. And you were like, you can get it, girl. Baby girl, you can get it. I've been looking at you from the side of the room. See, it's after Cancer. So I'm applying my thoughts and my feelings. And I have the courage to tell you that you can get it, baby. And I'm letting you know, yeah, I'm taking it back. You can get it. Yeah. And now finally, we have now where this is trining. Okay, we bring in the joy. You ascended. Okay. And now Hold on. Oh, snap. Let's go back. I'm going through the receipts. So, like, April is when it's like, you can get it. You can get it. August, you can get it, baby. Maybe you can get it. Maybe you can get it. You can get it. And now, Sagittarius. You can get it, baby. You can get it from me. I see you over there. I see you, Sagittarius. You can get it from me, baby. You can get it. Don't forget it. You can get it. I know that you want me, baby. I know that you want me. That's why you can get it. Please don't forget it. You can get it, and it'll be everything that you ever even wanted. Don't let me start it, because it'll never end. And you want it way more than you want a friend. You can get it, my darling. Just had to let you know. You can get it spalding. Oh, like I ball. Because I seen you with my retinas. And you can actually get it. So I had to let you know. You can get it. You can. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm not even going to finish the song. But like, I murdered that. It is what it is. So like, yes. Do you see the difference? Dana, how did you know? Did you see the difference? Did you see the difference? The progression, the evolution. Okay, like this is an evolution in process, not the retinas. Yes. Okay, so like you have to get your High School Musical on. You have to bring out the staff, and it is what it is. Okay, and this is going to do it. I just had to show you. So like you can get it. This is the message here. Like anybody can get it at any time, anywhere, any place, and that's it. And that's really all. So before I end this broadcast and go into the live readings, I want to akin. I hope you get it. Aries was the proclamation, Leo was the juice, and then Sag is where you put the sauce on that. Like, you got the choreographed dancing, like, you feel me? Like, oh, what's up? All right. So, like, yeah. So there we go. And so the best way to see the Sag energy is the stages of a drug. And let's do ecstasy. I love it. This can work for any drug. This can work for any experience. This can work for any kind of mind-altering substance. Gemini, if we take an ecstasy pill, is the part of the role where it just starts to kick in. So you take the pill, your body digests it, Taurus, and once that chemical releases, what does it do? It affects your brain, Gemini. Cool. that state of soberness to oh my gosh, that first initial that door. This is why Gemini is the shit, because Gemini is that's the doorway into the experience. That's when the substance kicks in. That's Gemini. Like you don't even know you're about to have a bad trip yet or a good trip. Like if you just start, it's like, oh, this is how you feel. This is how you feel. And then Virgo, on the road to the peak, Virgo is the adjustment. This is this is you leveling out. This is you adjusting your experience. We sleep on Virgo so much. Virgo is the actual experience from initialization to peak, okay? And Sagittarius is the peak experience. This is why Sag is the best. Yeah! He's been doing this for 5 hours. That's Sagittarius. Like the peak. That's why Sagittarius is the best. The peak experience, the most fun. Okay. Where is Pisces, you ask? Where is Pisces, you ask? See, this is why it's not easy to be a Pisces. Sagittarius is like, if you were to go on the zodiac scale, you want to land on Libra, because Libra is the most balanced. You put Libra in any situation, they can balance every situation. If you go over Libra, you want to get to Sag, because Sag will get you the peak. Pisces is the overdose. So when you overdose, you feel even more than the peak, but you're not like deuce. You're like, that's Pisces. It's not fun being Pisces. Pisces is just always overdose, just like it's too much. It's so much. They're so sensitive. Like they have too much of it. It's like, oh, everything is like, no. So like you have to have a balance, right? So it's like, the bad trip. There we go. So like you know. Oh, it is what it is. And it's the end of the trip. So there you go. We're stepping into the peak, into this rabbit hole. And this is going to ascend your perspective so much. And so this transit talk was a W. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this transit talk, please comment a fire sign emoji or an exclamation mark. And before I step into the live readings, thank you, and an ascension stone, I'm going to pull for all the signs. Sun, moon, rising, all that. Thank y'all for coming through. Let's get it. The last thing I want to say is that prepare for experiences that will challenge the very fabric, right, of everything that you have known to be true, not because you were wrong. This is so, and thank you, Divine Soul. Many of you will see things that will make you question if what you believed before was wrong, especially in terms of soulmates. Because you're going to connect with a soulmate who actually, if you're not already with them, who actually loves and adores you and actually respects you. And you might think, was I wrong before? Yes. No, I'm just joking. It's not that you were wrong. It's that you've leveled up since then. It's that you've come into more understanding. It's that you stepped into new cycles. And so you're coming into a higher understanding of principles you're returning to, and you want to embrace it like that, because the only thing constant in life is change. All right, that being said, Aries, moon, sun, rising, the whole shebang. For those of you who would like a live reading, I have one card for 20, two cards for 30, past, present, future for 3. For those of you who want to know your superpower, okay, I will pull a card for you, $20 minimum. I'll kind of interpret like that. The cards I'm going to pull per your zodiac sign are what is the lesson of this transit for you, and what is the superpower that you are fully defining and ascending. So Aries, if you have any Aries energy, you're going to manifest this power and lesson through these Aries channels, progressed or natal. So Aries, the lesson you're learning is owning your unique identity and trusting in your own advice. This isn't even about isolating yourself as much as it is mastering, okay, your technique. And the superpower we have here is swagging and flossing. This is the superpower that everything you do is a W. Everything you do comes into praise, and it's so perfected because you're tapping into your unique self that you know anything that you put out there is going to be favorably received, and your superpower is leadership and inspiration. That's awesome. So Taurus, there we go. I'm all signs everywhere. The lesson we have for you is the world completion. You're coming in. A lot of y'all have Saturn in your 10th and Jupiter in your 10th. You're coming into manifesting everything you ever wanted because you've completed karmic cycles. Uranus is in your sign. North Node is in your sign. This is the final manifestation. This is the culmination of everything that's now bringing you completion and total success. You've reached the end of this journey and you're getting ready to start a new beginning. And guess what your superpower is? Bliss. Some of you need to accept that this is not too good to be true, and you're going to step into happily ever after. Look at this. I didn't even mean to pull this, Taurus. Look at this. This is amazing. Some of you are stepping into total completion and fulfillment. So your superpower is fulfillment. Your Midas touch can bring out the bliss in anything. You just have to decide to bless it. You know what? I feel like making people happy as hell. All right, it doesn't sound like this, but you know what it is, Taurus. Gemini. Yeah, Taurus manifesting like a MF. Gemini. The lesson for you is financial flow and balance, a bit of philanthropy too. So basically, what you receive, take a portion and give to those who need it. A homeless person on the street. Charity. Someone in your life who needs it. This is you're going to open up so much more financial flow. This will open up more projects. This is really good for those who may want more money circulating. Okay. And the superpower we have for you is, why am I not surprised? This is deep. Okay. Gemini, with your words, you're going to help people gain the right perspective on disappointments. Like, I want you to see how, like, there is a bit of a philanthropic nature to this. You're going to help people release stuff, especially people who lost people important to them. You're going to help them transition, and you're going to help them kind of process disappointments. You know what I'm saying? What's up with, why is Gemini getting the dark card? It is what it is. It is what it is. We have the power to disappoint people with our words and break their hearts. So Cancer, the card we have for you is the Fool card. The Fool card is you literally stepping into a new adventure, because Taurus is ending a cycle, and Cancer, you're literally embarking on a whole new adventure. With kind of mirroring Taurus a little bit. This is Uranus, so you have to have an open mind to things that you personally aren't used to. Your superpower is leaping into situations and bringing in all the passion. So your superpower is just winging it, following your instincts, being able to go on, adventures. Sheesh. And that's very crucial. This could also be Sagittariuses who mirror that for you. So for Leo, oh shit. Yeah, sexy escapades. Because with the Knight of Wands, you bring in the passion. So like you can literally set off flings. Gemini, I feel like for you, I have a vision, Gemini, like you're just like, hey, how's the weather? Oh, the weather's pretty cool. Yeah, it's been really cold. Yeah, just like my ex husband who was just so cold to me. And I'm just processing a divorce and I don't even know what to do. And you're like, well, you know, it's cool that you're letting go. And it's all good. And it's like, damn, bitch, I was just talking to you about the weather. Like, why? I feel like people are just gonna sob story the fuck out of you, Gemini. You just have to you're just gonna facilitate it. It's like, yo, I was just trying to chill. Like, I guess we're doing this now, but it is what it is. So yeah, it is Leo. It's been cold. Gemini is going to channel Virgo. Leo, the lesson for you is competition. None of these bitches have anything on you, but you are going to clash egos because people think that they're you, but they're not. And this is Saturn and Leo. This is you just establishing your dominance and you standing out in competition. Your superpower is awakening, motherfucker. Your superpower, Leo, is aligning people to their highest purpose. Whether they just look at you and get it, or whether they're connected with you. Oh, and you're spiritually awakening. You can also bring a cup of love and spiritual awakening to people. But that judgment is huge. Your superpower is you can awaken people. You can direct people to what they're meant to do. Okay, so that's very deep. So Virgo. Virgo, what the fuck is good? Your lesson is you're getting all that shit together. You've been had your shit together, but this is just you establishing your dominance. This is whooping out your big fat dick because this is the emperor. And even if a vagina, this is you whooping out your big fat dick, and you're like, I run shit. No, but this is so much stability, right? Your superpower is being as indecisive as a Libra. I'm just joking. Your superpower is that when everyone is getting in their feelings and they're like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. And we can do this. And then we can do that. And everyone's like, yes. Oh my gosh, we're really going to make it. Yo, this is crazy. Wow. Yes, we should go right now. And we can actually just pay everything right now. And your superpower is able to be like, oh, okay, I know that kind of feels awesome, but who's going to have the money for rent? Or like, is this even possible to do right now? It's like basically, you know, not getting too in your feelings that you don't let logic go out the window. And you're not like a party pooper. You're just not an idiot. Nice. So Libra. We have patience in long-term crypto investments. Okay. Or stock investments. We're going to learn that what's worth it to you, you're going to be patient for. And this is going to bring a lot of epiphanies. You're going to really assess what's worth investing in the long term. That's the lesson. Dude, y'all are so awesome. Libra, y'all are awesome as fuck. Y'all are truly awesome. I have to give it up to you. We literally pulled your major, Libra. Your superpower is that you lay down the fucking law. Excuse my language. Your superpower is that you lay down the law, son. And you literally balance in accordance to truth and logic what is fair. You're fully stepping in that power. That's so lit, but it's a superpower now. So you can already know who's guilty and who's innocent just from the get-go. Just how they acted. And you know how to actually bring motherfucking justice. I love it. And make justice ring. And truth set you free. Scorpio. We have the High Priestess. Your lesson is you're going to learn. I mean, your intuition has always been on point, but it's on point. Your intuition on point. This page of swords is the people who you think are looking at your social media or looking at you, and they are lurking. Your intuition is on point. Like, you're gonna be like, I knew I was psychic, but like, oh my gosh, I don't even need to dish the tea. The tea dishes itself to me. Your superpower is celebration. You would think it's the other way around, right? Your superpower is the ability to create a sanctuary and a festive space. It's like you can go to anywhere and you can build stronger community and you can build stronger friendship. If there was friction before, you can leave that place with everyone like happy, genuinely. It's kind of like aspect of balance. Sagittarius. That's all right. Quantum love facts. Sagittarius. Shout out to Tanya. And shout out to Rajani. So, Sagittarius, not even surprised. Your lesson is you get whatever the fuck you want because you got it like that. And like your wishes are coming true. I'm so fucking jealous of you, Sagittarius. I've always been jealous. It is so. Yes, Sagittarius. Oh my god, you're so amazing. You're having your wishes come true. Yay and yay. So your superpower is that you are a weaver of infinity, and you can manifest infinitely. And that's literally it. You can manifest infinitely. Like you can turn $1 into $1 million, and you can. Literally the hands of infinity. You can trust your instincts and multiply your income like this. You can literally just wake up and fuck around and have 15 income streams just because y'all have the audacity to just be larger than life. You know, I think I just want to do everything. I think I just want to be the best at everything. Fuck everyone else. Like, seriously, Sag? Some of us want to win too. Some of us want awards too. You're that asshole Sagittarius that sweeps the Grammys. And it's like, Nick, like, I wanted an award too. Like, what, why did you? Capricorn. Your lesson is that you get what you want, but you knew you were going to get what you want. Like with Sagittarius, it's an adventure. It's like, I want this and I know I'm going to get it, but yay! When Capricorn gets it, it's like, I knew it. I knew I was going to get that shit. I knew it. I controlled it. I'm sorry. I made it happen. So yeah, this is Sagittarius. This is saying make a wish. Capricorn. This is Capricorn, this is saying, you know what's up. And oh, we got the same for Sag. So I'm gonna have to reshuffle this like that. Because it makes sense that we got the same Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles is the Mars in Capricorn. So you have that too. I'm gonna extend that. I'm gonna do another reading for you because so your lesson is okay, you have third house Pisces. This is so very important. Your third house is Pisces. So your lesson is coming into altered states of consciousness without even the need for the use of drugs and or with the use of drugs. Okay. And this is very important. There's creative visualization here, but you're coming into a very strange way of seeing through illusions by adjusting your psychic senses. Third house Pisces is a psychic attitude that enables you to actually perceive beyond the veil while personifying this reality. And so your superpower is Aries reality. That's so deep because Aries is your fourth house. Oh, looks like some of y'all are having bliss, but you're not posting it on social media. So your superpower with the Hermit is to keep shit to yourself. Capricorn, your superpower is to mind your fucking business. You do that like the GOAT. Capricorn knows how to mind their business and make M's while everyone else is gossiping. That is your superpower, Capricorn. And that Hermit mode you in is a God mode for you. And that's beautiful. Okay, so Aquarius. I feel like some of y'all will win an Academy Award and meet the love of your life and then tell nobody. It's like you'll tell people personal to you in your life, but like nobody will really know. Like you're not going to post it on social media. Anyway, we have Aquarius. Your lesson is the same as Virgo. You're coming more into your authority, but as a celestial. And not only as a celestial being, but you tapping more into how powerful you have always been and the legacy that comes with it. So your superpower is, we got the same card for Virgo. So Sagittarius got the same for Cap, and Aqua got the same for Virgo. So I'm going to reshuffle this, but this is also you applying. That makes sense. Aqua and Virgo would be the both signs that are like, okay, guys, but does it make sense? Like y'all are two of the signs that, so Aqua, just like Cap, you both get two interpretations. So the lesson for you, Aquarius, is stability and consistency. The lesson for you is stabilizing your finances by, with this new magical ascended awareness, developing a consistency and rhythm that's going to enable you reliability in this process. But this could also be you being a reliable friend or meeting one. And similar to Taurus, your superpower is bliss. You're also coming into bliss. Okay. Ooh. Some of you manifesting that twin flame. So, yep. When I said twin flame, I looked to the left and I saw blue flame. Some of you manifesting that twin flame. And it's similar to Taurus. This is the same thing that Taurus got. It's like anything that you decide is blessed is going to come into completion and bliss. Like that's lit. Okay. You know how to feel amazing. So finally, Pisces. Shout out to Sharon. Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. So your reading is linked with Virgo. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries. Your lesson, Pisces, is that you're a bad bitch. You're a bad bitch and everyone wants you. And listen, you're not the Queen of Swords. You sit with your legs open because you do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, you're Rihanna. This is interesting. Queen of Wands is talking about success in business and the boldness of putting yourself out there. And so you're expressing more of your boldness and character. Your superpower is what Gemini got. Oh my gosh. Why do people do this to Gemini and Pisces all the time? Is it because we're the magician? So like people are going to see how happy you are and they're just going to bring all their fucking baggage because you're just going to be a subconscious light. So people are going to be like, my boyfriend dumped me today. And like, you're the only one that I can talk to because like, you're the only one that understands. And you're just going to be like, no, it's all good. Yes, I told you your boyfriend ain't shit. I know you told me. I told you to dump your boyfriend. I know you were right. And Pisces, there you go. Okay, but whereas Gemini's going to be dealing with this, Pisces, you know your dual. Your superpower is that you can just get depressed for no reason. Pisces, you can have some of the most meaningful melancholy. Like you can just decide to cry for the world. You can just be like, I'm feeling all the world's pain right now, and I'm just gonna have a depression nap for 2 days. And like I don't know how, but like you're the only sign that can pull that off. And like, whereas everyone else, even Cancer, has to get over it, it just works for you. You just make it. It's literally your superpower. You can have people pitying you from all over the world, and it's just like, I just feel like being depressed today, but it's like a superpower for you. You motherfuckers can cry. Cancer is your 5th house. A lot of people don't know Pisces loves to cry. Pisces, even out of happiness, Pisces loves to cry. Some of you be thinking that they're sad. You just don't understand them. They love the full emotional release of just feeling their feelings and being in their feelings. So these motherfuckers will literally cry for no reason. I literally saw like in a prayer circle. This Pisces did a prayer and he started crying after. He was like, he got in the feelings. And that just made me realize I'm so fucking insensitive. Like, look at how graceful he is as a Pisces, to where he can just feel the emotions of everything and the meaning of what he's saying and really cry. And the whole time you think these people are sad, and it's like, oh no, I just wanted to cry. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's why Gemini be squaring with Pisces. It's like, wait, you niggas just cry to cry? Like, what? I don't, why, what? It makes no sense. Like, I don't. So, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But Pisces learned that they can evoke pity from you. Pisces learned from a young age, oh, I can cry and get everything I want. So, like, sometimes Pisces will be caring with it and just, like, guilt trip the living shit out of you. That is their superpower. Okay, that's the dark side of their superpower. Motherfuckers will get super emotionally manipulated. And then all of a sudden you'll be feeling bad. You didn't even do nothing wrong. You didn't even do nothing wrong. Now you feeling like you the worst. Now you feel like you the worst person ever. Like, wow, all I did was eat pancakes and a hot dog. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know I was destroying animals. Like, oh my God. But other than that, yes. I'm going to draw one more for everybody if you're not able to do a live reading. I just exposed Pisces secret. I love you, Pisces. So this is for everybody. You watching. This is for you watching. What is the lesson of Sagittarius season for you? Pisces is a master of weaving perception, because you'll basically just tell them the truth and then they'll mutable that shit away. It'll be like, trust me, you'll make a point. You'll be like, oh, but this is why this is bad to do. And then they'll be like, okay, but what if you look at it like this way? And that's why it could happen, even though something like that would never happen. And it's like, okay, well, this is why it's wrong. Well, no, it's because of it. Like, these people will twist everything you're saying. It's like, you cannot argue with these motherfuckers. You cannot argue with Pisces. There's certain mutables you cannot argue with, because they will literally just take you'll tell them the truth. And some Pisces will just do it to troll you. They don't even care about the truth. They just want to see, oh wow, this motherfucker's still arguing with me. I didn't even care. I was just, and it's like, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Okay, my bad. Yo, my bad. Okay. Oh my God, Jessica, what a mutable household. They'll throw you down a rabbit hole for real. And then it's not until the Pisces will do you so bad, you need to go talk to a Virgo afterwards, just so Virgo can snap you out like, nah, they bullshit. Stop. Did they tell you that? Stop. Virgo has to snap you out real quick. You're like, girl, they told me that shit too. The conversation ended right there. Hold on. The lesson that we have for you. The lesson that we have for you, Sagittarius season. Bruh, Virgo don't listen to Pisces. That is a fact. Oh my gosh. Virgo doesn't know what to do when Pisces magic actually comes true. Because Pisces will just say some left-handed shit like, oh my gosh, the door opened. That means we're going to have ice cream. And Virgo will be like, man, get out of here. And then the ice cream comes. And the Virgo's like, cannot compute. And Virgo's like, I just felt it. Pisces like, I just felt it. Like, it is what it is. So this is the card that we have for you. Boom. Hey, you're getting pregnant. You're pregnant. You're having a baby. Congratulations. Congratulations. If you're like, I'm not pregnant, you getting pregnant. Venus retrograde. No, I'm joking. Congratulations. Maybe you're pregnant with ideas. Maybe you're birthing new mythologies. Maybe you're coming into abundance. Maybe you're pregnant. Okay, so the superpower we have for you is you a sugar daddy, though. And we have Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to put in that. We're not going to put in that. But we're going to put in that. So you have the power to manifest your destiny, and your superpower is that you can literally change your situation. You are a pimp daddy. You're pregnant and you're a pimp daddy with an empress who's pregnant. So you're coming into abundance, and your superpower is that you got stacks. You're operating on the highest financial level that you probably ever operated in your life. And this is you literally manifesting your reality. Jackie, I'm so glad you peeped that. I unconsciously channel you guys, and I am not, as a Gemini sun, I am not aware that I channel y'all. So every time that you tell me this, it means the world to me because it completes my perspective. Like if I was a Pisces or a Sag, I'd be collective. So I would actually feel what, I'm channeling, but I don't. So Jackie, I love that you said that because I be channeling y'all. So anyway, the reason why this is part 1 of the rabbit hole is because this is the entrance into the light. Thank you, Lilac. This is the entrance into the light. Part 1 is Sagittarius, part 2 is Pisces, and part 3 is Gemini. We can make part 4 Virgo, but I wanted to end it at part 3 because you have Virgo, which is reality, Pisces, which is the astral realm outside of time and space. You have Sagittarius that are now the perceptual axes and gateways out through the galactic center into the spiritual realm, representative of, and great question, Pharaoh, your ocular cornea and your perception of vision, the light that refracts through your eyes that gives you vision of what you see and stimulates your imagination, Pisces, which goes into the spiritual. And then from your inner world, you formulate ideas and you speak them out into existence. You act out your ideas. That's the portal out of Gemini into reality, Virgo. That's the circle. So part 1 is into the light, where we're going into this portal. We're going into the dream realm. Okay. Death, what a great adventure. Said like a true Pisces sun, Scorpio 9th house. Okay. And this is so very important because, thank you, Sarah. This is so very important because personally, this is putting you in a, oh, wow. It's like, I can feel it. Personally, this is putting you in a position to actually step into this adventure and ascend your perspective by stepping into, okay, basically part 1 is where Alice steps into the rabbit hole and she begins her adventure, and it's just all sorts of ridiculous. Part 2 is after Alice has established herself with the character, she sat at the table, she starts to know why she's in there. That's going to be Pisces season. Okay. And part 3 is when Alice integrates her experience and comes out of the rabbit hole and is changed because of it. Okay. So part 1 is Saggy season, part 2 is Pisces season, and part 3 is Mercury going into Gemini. Part 2 is the thick of the rabbit hole where we're in the midst of miracles. And we start this final cycle of change. Fire. So now I'm going to do the live readings. Thank you very much. First, we have Monica. Thank you, Dana. I like that one too. Monica Harden. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is assured material gain. This is money, 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 money. This Sagittarius, Mercury in Sag, by December 13th, you have more money, more financial stability, more power, more respect. This is everything that you want at your fingertips is at your hands. And this is your own earthly power. Gangster. Appreciate you, Lissy. Okay. Next, we have Demetrius. Thank you, Michi. Let's see what we got. Past, present, and future. Monica, I'm not even surprised. And also supernova activation. I think this is going to complete that. So if you have any insights about that, I lost my iPhone. So if you email me, I'll text you my new number. So Michi, past, present, future. First of all, you might be progressed Capricorn, but yo. First of all, your fantasies are not just fantasies. Michi, I feel like you have a fog in front of you, and you feel like what you desire is too good to be true. Well, peep game. We have the Four of Swords, right? You've rested, your wish is coming true, and you're stepping into financial fulfillment. Look at that. Look at God. This is in the past, you've rested, you've regained your mental clarity, and now you're in satisfaction and you're manifesting a lifelong legacy of money this Sagittarius season. That is amazing. And knowing that you're Sag is even more amazing. Nice. By the way, for those of you who are Infinity Club members, I am giving away tonight, okay, after this broadcast, I am going to post the exclusive Sagittarius season half off discount code that's going to last until December 21st, 2021. So I have my discount sale. However, for those of you who apply the discount code, you're going to get an added 50% off of everything. So for Infinity Club members, consultations will be $50 and tarot reports will be $25. It's a literal steal. I'm going to post that right after. Okay. So next we have Maxine Sama. How to become an Infinity Club member. I'm glad you asked. Well, if we look at YouTube, you will see the join button right here. And then you'll see God Squad, and then you'll see Infinity Club. In Infinity Club is the monthly peace report. So for those of you who don't know, you can actually get a monthly peace report right now for $24.99. I have that available. Okay. For those of you who would like to purchase one, it is in the description box below. But for those of you who are a part of Infinity Club, you get the PDF as a part of it. Okay. At the moment, no, my Hawaii, but thank you. Thank you. I'm glad for those of you who show up for those. Maxine, this is what we got for you. Virgo Star Child, thank you so much. And you have a blessed week. Oh, Jessica, yes, you can gift the readings. So you can add that in the notes when you purchase. Very true. Also, for those of you who see me post my readings on YouTube, I only post my readings on YouTube with your permission. So I think a lot of you think that they're live streamed to YouTube or I automatically post them to YouTube, and that's not true. I only post them with your permission. So Maxine. Oh, my bad. I have to end the poll. I completely forgot I had to pull. So fire, you won. So if you're fire signs, after Maxine, I'm going to pull a special card for you all. Shout out to the fire signs. So Maxine. Maxine, we have the Wheel of Fortune. You're coming into, as an underlying theme, evolution. You're leveling up. We have the Two of Wands. You're seeing your place in the world. You're transforming post Scorpio season, and you're stepping into your professionalism and focus. This is you on point and directing this focus towards your goals. The Queen of Swords could be professional advice given from someone that's also life changing. Okay. So next we have Angelique. I'm going to do the fire sign after the live readings. Sweet. Angelique Rodriguez. This Mercury and Sagittarius transit for you is going to bring you assured material gain. You're getting to this. This isn't the bag. This isn't the bag. This is financial stability and like a car lot full of cars. Like this person is wealthy. This is Sun and Capricorn. So like you get money. I split the deck though. I feel like someone's gonna be sad. I feel like someone who felt like they missed their chance with you is gonna feel like they don't have a shot with you at all. And that's vague, so that can literally apply to anything. Sukari, the past, present, future spread is $40. So I feel you. It's $40. Okay, shout out to Angelique. She's getting money. This is beautiful. It's a shared material gain. Sukari, please send me $30 more. Otherwise, I'll just refund you. But just letting you know, for the past, present, future, it's a minimum 30. So Christopher, it's minimum 40. So yeah, just send 30 more. Christopher Gibbs, let's see what we got. Angelique, thank you for the confirmation. Super awesome. Christopher Gibbs. So we have your wishes are coming true, Christopher. And we also have you are infinitely manifesting as many income streams as you want. The hands-on approach will keep the money flowing. Once you don't put focus to it, it'll stagnate. But this is you weaving infinity. This is you manifesting on command. This is productivity. And you're manifesting everything you want through this productivity. That's such a powerful combo. This is Jupiter and Saturn and Pisces, Jupiter and Capricorn. Super, super awesome. So next we have Valton. What does a sad season have for your boy? Haven't stopped for your boy. Thank you, Michi. So for Avon or for Valton, we got the Queen of Cups. My bad. Oh, looks like there's some grounded romance. The Queen of Cups usually catches feelings for the Knight of Cups and is in love with the King of Cups. But the Nine of Pentacles can take the consistent approach to developing something very beautiful. So you're financially grounding yourself. And Valton, I think you might find someone who deeply loves you and it's going to touch your heart. K-A-E. Let's see what we got. Jessica Martinez, the sex reading will be the fire sign reading. We'll do that. Nice. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is alienation. This is feeling that, Kaylin, this is you perhaps. You might feel like you come at your lowest point or go through some financial loss, but look at what comes through that. The Ace of Cups. It's like as you process that, bam, new love to fill your cup. And this could be you also filling your cup too. I feel like this is really your main card. Spiritual awakening, new love. Alexandra, what does the universe want me to know? Ooh, that was close. Alexandra, we have the Nine of Wands. The universe, especially with the Page of Wands, because the Page of Wands could be someone coming up with a very passionate idea, and the Nine of Wands could be put your guard up. Let your experience give you defensiveness. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be a one night sensation overnight, and it's like, no, dreams don't come true that fast. But you could be this page, and this is saying don't let haters block or dim your light. So have discernment with this card. The Nine of Wands is saying you want your experience to guide you and just persevere through this, especially if things aren't as clear as you may want to. It looks negative, but it's actually a really positive card. So Sukari, thank you so much. So let's see. There we go. So Sukari, thank you. I got you. Okay, 20 total. So here's the future card, Sukari. Here's the card we got. Smart choice. So Sukari, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is financial abundance, but through disciplined management. This could be a woman who represents this, hopefully, that you're not arguing with. So this could be a prominent woman. And if not, this is you just stepping into more money and better financial management. What's happening Sag season, Melissa? So you're establishing power for sure. Individual power. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. You're sitting on your throne and you're balancing your material reality. So you're putting your life in a greater moderation, balance, and good management. You're weaving out of non-material reality new ideas that ground into your reality, getting your feet wet, and you're taking things you're doing too much of and doing less of, and taking things you're not doing enough of and doing more of. So that is beautiful. That is super beautiful. So really quickly, we're going to close off with the fire sign reading. This is also a pick a card reading for sex. So I'm going to do the bottom card, your sex reading, and then the top card, Sagittarius season for you. So for Aries, your bonus card. Ooh, damn, this card wanted to come out. I hate doing this. Aries, y'all have a situation that was blocked for sex, love, or whatever, and it's breaking through. It's a new idea through this. What are the odds? I feel like you needed this, Aries, especially if some of you might have been heartbroken. I feel like you're going to come into closure and more. I think there's going to be a way you've seen it that will help you see around it. Maybe your heart isn't as broken as you think it is. Like maybe you might have thought somebody was talking shit about you and it broke your heart. And then the Ace of Swords is they never talked shit about you. Like you just heard it wrong. Or maybe it's just a new understanding out of it. So the sex card we have for you, Aries, is the Star card, baby. Ooh. This is that dream come true sex. This is sex with somebody famous. This is memorable sex. This is beautiful. And we also have the Three of Cups. So you definitely stepping into celebration. I got Mars and Aries, so I am very excited. This is very fun. This is you making great friends, celebrating, especially with the Star card. I think this is a huge breakthrough. But Star card with sex is inspirational, healing, rejuvenating. It's top notch. Okay, so Leo. We have Judgment. Ooh, Leo, this is awakening sex. This is Kundalini awakening sex that awakens you to your core. This that sex that awakens you to your higher purpose. This is that destiny rerouting sex. So you have sex with who you meant to have with. Damn, Leo, that's insane. And we have the King of Wands. This is actually you, Leo. So this is you awakening to, it's like you might have sex and you awaken to your true self. That's interesting. See, Leo, this only makes me want to have sex more with the Leo. Okay, so Sagittarius, yo, meet you for real. But y'all won. So okay, G spot hit us. So Sagittarius, oh, this is deep love, passionate sex. This is sex with someone you're deeply in love with, and they know your rhythms and you know their rhythms, and it's with your twin flame or soulmate. You're gonna connect on that level. Damn, Sag, y'all won, Sagittarius. Jesus Christ, that's literally it. This is just sex that's just so deeply connected. Ooh. And we have the man. I'm done. We're done. We're in this reading. We're in this reading right now. So we have the Judgment card. We leaving on that note. This is awakening. Y'all go enjoy this transit. Oh my god. Oh, we got some more cards. All right. Someone said they paid on the air. Zipporah, I did not receive your payment. So I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, you said you paid on the air, but please remind on YouTube. Played 20 PayPal, Alan. Yeah, I don't see you. But Jessica, thank you. I got you. Oh. All right, Jessica, let's see what we got. Kaylin, no problem. Jessica Martinez. We have the Moon card, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Moon card is saying people are full of shit and they're not being honest. And so things aren't necessarily as clear as they can be. Oh, thankfully, we do have the Ace of Cups. So the Moon card is saying that you want to be very careful. You have to have patience because the Sun card is the clearness, but the Moon card is things are foggy. You can't really move forward based off what people are saying because people are not being all the way honest with you. And you see that and you call them out and they're gaslighting you. So just keep that in mind. Okay. It's definitely, and happy birthday, Jessica. The Moon card is your psychic abilities are on fleek. This isn't even really bad. This is just saying to have patience through this transit because things will kind of get clearer through this. You're going to see through the unclarity, but it's not going to be easy for you to communicate to other people what you feel. Even though you see through the fog, other people aren't going to see it. So it's like you just have to wait until the situation enables for you to see through, to kind of, enable others to see through it. But other than that, y'all stay blessed as always. Such an awesome transit talk. I definitely enjoyed it. And until next time, peace.